Well, ladies and gents, that day has finally come where Harvey Weinstein, who should have been, in my opinion, the main focal point of this whole Me Too Time's Up crap, but we know what direction they took it in, is finally in cuffs, and he's finally been arrested for the crimes that he is accused of and most likely committed. And that's him right there he's going into court. This is a recent picture. I tried to find one of him in cuffs, but I couldn't find one. But this was as close as I could get it. I'm going to read this article that's coming from CNN. It says, Harvey Weinstein is charged with rape and sex abuse in cases involving two women. Harvey Weinstein turned himself into authorities. Hold on, before I even go any further. It said with two women. Now, as many of the women that came out against Harvey Weinstein, they only could drag up two. But when it was Bill Cosby, they went all the way back and dug up how many women? Like 40? I see what they on, but okay. Harvey Weinstein turned himself into authorities Friday morning and was arrested and processed on charges of rape, committing criminal sex act, sexual abuse, and sexual misconduct. The charges stem from incidents with two separate women, the NYPD said in a statement, and were the result of a joint investigation between police and the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Weinstein is expected to appear in court later in the day. A source familiar with the investigation told CNN the criminal sex act charge was from a case involving aspiring actress Lucia Evans, who alleges Weinstein forced her to perform oral sex on him in his Tribeca office in 2004. Evans has not responded to any of CNN's requests for comments since first speaking out about Weinstein in New York last fall. The victim in the rape case has not been publicly identified. More charges are expected as the grand jury continues to hear testimony in the state's case, with at least 4 women expected to testify, the source says. Let's see. The next part of this article is just saying that, they saw him leaving in cuffs from the building, and they said his bond is set to be at $2 million. At 10%, $200,000, which I'm almost certain he can pay. It says other investigations under the way. It says he's also under investigation for alleged sex crimes in LA and London. Federal prosecutors in New York had started a sex crimes investigation involving him. The charges follow a flood of accusations against Weinstein that led women around the world to come forward with accounts of being sexually harassed by powerful men. His accusers welcomed the news as a sign that the tables were finally turning, not only on him but on other accused predators. Then they talk about something involving Rose McGowan. Who cares about that fraud? And then there's some other stuff in here too, but nothing really of importance. Yeah, well, they finally got him, but I'm noticing a pattern here. Now, I want y'all to follow me here. This is something I noticed yesterday. I mean, at first, I noticed something then, but then after what happened yesterday with Morgan Freeman, I knew now. So, we all know what happened with Morgan Freeman. It came out that they said that 8 women came out and accused him of, sexual harassment. Then, right after that, they announced that they arrested Harvey Weinstein. Now, if you backtrack to last month after Bill Cosby was found guilty of what they said he did, or what they claim he did, the Academy said that they were removing something, involving him, from the Academy. And then in the same breath, they said they were removing the same thing with Roman Polanski. Now, here's where the pattern comes in. I'm noticing what they're doing is they're getting the black guy who most likely has more clout than the white guy, but in order for them to not look like their racism is showing, they then get the white guy at the same time, if that makes sense. So it's like they got Morgan Freeman, but you know what they said, we'll finally throw the bone in there and get Harvey Weinstein soon, even though they could have gotten Harvey Weinstein a while back. With Bill Cosby, they said, oh, we got Bill Cosby, but let's go and get Roman Polanski too, even though they already had stuff on Roman Polanski from decades ago, and it was actually proof that he did what he did. So it's like, we're gonna get the white guy, but we're gonna make sure we get a black guy up in there too. Like a 2-for-1 special. This is something that I noticed. I don't know if many people picked it up, but that's something that I picked up almost instantly, especially after yesterday. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.